sitting in the forest near Siskiwit Mine on Isle Royal. I'm actually sitting in a prehistoric copper mine. Prehistory peoples came to Isle Royal to mine copper, something like the piece I have right here in my hand. They found it in the rock, lying fairly close to the surface. They didn't have much in the line of tools to develop it. What they would do is just take large rounded beach cobbles and pound on the rock and try to break free chunks of copper. Some people suggest that they even used fires and heated up the rock, then threw cool lake water on the rock to cause the rock to crack and assist them in their mining operations. Historic mines did operate on Isle Royal during the 1800s. They did try to mine copper, but no real rich veins of copper were found, and most of the mining operations were not economical, and that's the reason why there is no copper mines here today. This is a till pile from the Siskiwit Mine. The mine operated here from 1845 to 1855. It's only about 50 yards away from that prehistory copper mining site that we had a look at. Of course, the historic copper miners, they were after copper, just like the prehistoric peoples were. Their till pile from their mine extends right down into the lake. This looked to be a pretty interesting dive site for us to check out. We figured that there's a possibility that we might come across some artifacts or cultural deposition that's been left behind by the historic miners in the 1800 mining operation. Also, there's a possibility that we might come across artifacts or deposition that's left behind by prehistoric people as well during their copper mining activities. The other thing that kind of compelled us to do a dive here was that in 1935, a plane was taking off from the Maud Island Ranger Station just across the channel, and the floats of the aircraft filled with water during takeoff, and the water shifted. The plane ended up doing a nosedive and sank here. The engine, pontoons, and wings were all salvaged from the aircraft, and the airframe was allowed to sink here just to get rid of it. So we expect that we might be able to find the sunken airplane on the bottom, and we're really not sure what else there might be here.